Jeff Mayweather here, training at the Mayweather Boxing Club, former IBO junior lightweight champion. Manny Pacquiao is facing Tim Bradley in a rematch next month. What do you think of that fight?
I think that's going to be a good fight. I think that Bradley's, has shown himself to become a much better fighter. And in all honesty, I thought that he lost the first fight, and I think he lost the first fight big. But since then, he's shown that he's gotten better and better in each fight. So Pacquiao, just been knocked out and also. So it's a situation in which I expect it to be a good fight. Probably the fight's gonna be a lot closer than it was last time. At this point, I don't know. I guess I still gotta lean toward Pacquiao because to me, he won the fight too big to not get the decision. But I still think that Bradley's gonna, he's gonna give a great performance. And but at the same time, I won't be surprised if he pull off the upset.
Okay. Bradley had the fight with Pacquiao. It was real controversial. He even said he was depressed. Then he goes and fights Provodnikov in a crazy fight, almost gets stopped. Comes back against Juan Manuel Marquez, fights a disciplined fight, maybe one of his better performances. What has he shown you last year as a fighter?
Well, I guess the one thing is that he showed me he's got heart, he's got will, and determination. And don't get me wrong, I like Bradley as a fighter, because he always seems to find a way, no matter what type of adversity he's going through, that he somehow finds a way to still perform on a high level. The fight with was it
Provodnikov?
Whoever it is, that dude. Anyway, in that fight, he showed tremendous heart, tremendous will, and that was another fight that was very, very close. Couldn't win either way, I thought. Okay. But the Marquez fight, he actually shown that he had grown into a fighter that maybe, now is no longer a fighter that's not ready for big fights and ready for the big stage, and feel like that he's a guy. He's just a guy that's happy to be there, as opposed to now the show's about me. And now I think that he realizes that it's no longer about Manny Pacquiao. It's no longer about Marquez. Those guys are past their prime, and he believes in his heart that he's the guy now.
So in a lot of ways, he's a different fighter than the guy who fought back the first time.
Mentally, I think he's a much better fighter.
Okay. Now, if you want to look at Pacquiao's career, when he was at his absolute maybe peak as far as knockouts and fan interest, it might have been 2009, 2010 when he was stopping Cotto, Hatton. That fighter, how close is he from that fighter? And if not, how far is he removed? How far is he past it? What do you think?
Well, to be honest, he's not even close to that fighter anymore. And it shows. He hasn't really when the last time he knocked out anyway. And it also seems like the killer instinct is gone. So he's not the same fighter. Bradley is becoming a better fighter, a more confident fighter. So that's why I feel that the fight's going to be extremely close.